like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
kill them.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Hey, locked in. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Daniels. This pass out wide to Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now is Daniels. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Cut 19, cut Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Second down in the yard.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattlers. 18, Rattlers. Dragon 60. 79, Broncos. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Kennedy Lions. Viking 18. Set. Hurt. Let go.
They'll run with Hall. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal.
Washington Commanders first down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Porter. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown Brown. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with Dixon. And he's across the 43, extra yards to the 43. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The backfield empties out. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Valentine. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. They'll get it to Dixon, running left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Brings up second and 11. At the Commanders' 20.
Second and 11. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Valentine. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
19 Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer, Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw is Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now they'll shift things around.
Go street. Chat, Riggs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Paul on a give up the middle. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down and 8.
60 Bobcat. Red. 60 back.
Here's Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. The end result, 21 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Now, faster. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. Hey, Crash.
They'll run with Hall. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy, Bronco 80. Go street.
One more time with Hall. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Check smash. Say, hey. Check. Rig. Check the Eagles. Ready?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Cade York on now for the field goal. York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
At their own 35-yard line. The
49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Valentine. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dixon running from the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. In motion, the tight end. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On 1st down, they go with Dixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. He couldn't get the edge there. Wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
3rd and long.
long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Valentine. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Pushing his way through. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Now Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Viking 18. '79 Broncos. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Ready up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figured from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down and inches. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
It's a gain of a yard. And the 49ers first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, San Francisco.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 17. Cougar 19. Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 54 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Up the middle they go with Dixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
George Kittle from 10 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Commanders 10.
Justin, sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Joey Sly set to
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Ready.
They get this out left. Touchdown! Ty Felton, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 21-17.
Commanders 17.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. 70, Timberwolf. Hey, smash. Dragon 60.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18. Trap 60, 19 Lion.
Back to throw. Valentine. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Valentine. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll try to do it himself, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Mustang 19. Hey.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Check smash.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
They'll give to Hall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Breece Hall taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Dixon trying up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Valentine. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, 49ers. Trey Palmer, 51 yards. And the Niners have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Rig alert.
Back to throw now on first down. This pass out wide to Hall. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 40-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man, that's Felton. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. And a Washington first
18,
down.
Buffalo 8, Dragon
1st
60.
and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't.
Back. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air goes Daniels. This is caught. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. A handoff for Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Breece Hall with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Makes mistakes this
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Looking to throw. Valentine. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Valentine. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Valentine.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long.
18, what's up? Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Slye.
And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
19 light, Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Daniels looking to throw. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Panther 60. Panther.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They throw it out right complete. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Comeback team. 18. Pioneer.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Warriors 70, Cougar 19, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. 19 light.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Maverick. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70. Cup 19.
Now Daniels. There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Get it! Unlock line! Check out!
They'll run. It's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger.
And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, Smash.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Off the option, that's complete.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
Hawk 70.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 24-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction. All of a sudden, they're down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Wilson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the 49er, first down.
Running out of the gun with Dixon. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Here's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing now is Wilson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down. That is caught. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Wilson to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game.
The Commanders are moving on as we say goodnight, everybody.